Hi, my name's Jonathan, and welcome to Jonathan's Japan Journey, rebuilding an IKEA and rebuilding a life. And one of the first things that you have to do is you have to learn how to recycle and sort trash. And you can't get around it, but it's one of the first things gonna have to learn how to do because you're gonna be generating trash no matter what. So, anyways, let's get started. You might want to Google what are the recycling rules for Oshima Island? Okay, and that's going to give you the weekly and monthly pickup schedules and some of the general recycling categories. And if you also click that link, you're going to find a guide, but it's in Japanese. And if you don't understand Japanese or don't read Japanese, then you're going to go to there's an app. It's called 3R, and you're going to download that. And you want to type in your address, and then it gives you a schedule. It gives you a schedule. So the yellow is for burnt combustibles. It comes on Mondays and Thursdays, and then Wednesday is for the plastic. With the plastic recycling, items with the recycling symbol on it, the PLA symbol. And then if you swipe to the left, and you see under garbage collection guide and digester one, they have an English guide. And look, you can see, and you really study that, then you really start to understand, okay, they want a combustible garbage that goes in the yellow bags. It's things like garbage, but you drain the liquids, the leather items, but you want to take off the metal, or cooking oil, but you want to soak it into a paper towel or something like that. Or you can put diapers in, or medical patches, or rubber and plastic products. Or you could put things that normally recycle, but they're like stained, like clothing or maybe stuffed animals, something like that. Or also you can put grass, prune branches, wood products. But maybe you can compost those. Anyways, so this goes in the yellow bag under combustible, right? And then under incombustible, you can put things like metal, glassware, and ceramics. But you got to follow all these rules. You take out the batteries, cut off the extension cords, or you can use the collection boxes for compact appliances. There are bottles and cans which are unsuitable for recycling. There's things like broken bottles and cans, the 5-gallon big square cans. The grease or rust cannot be removed, or other 5-gallon square cans. But you don't want to put aerosol cans, butane gas cartridges, or lighters. Those go out as dangerous garbage. But there's also another category, recycling. Bottles and cans and plastic bottles. Separate the lid from the bottles or cans. The metal lids go in incombustible garbage in the green bag. The plastic lids go out under plastic containers and packaging. And the plastic bottles with PET markings are classified as recyclable garbage with the number 1 PET on it. If the contaminants can be removed or the container or bottle is broken, please remove the following plastic bottles: combustible garbage, bottles and cans, incombustible. Broken containers must be wrapped in paper. White trays, like styrofoam trays, those go under recyclables, but you got to rinse them lightly. Color trays is taken out as plastic containers and packaging. Please, okay. And then also you can use waste paper, and then what you do is you're going to put piles of newspaper and magazines and recyclable packaging and cardboard, and then you stack them up, and then you tie them with string crosswise. If they're stained, then they go out as combustible, but don't put it in the rain because they're going to get all soaked. It could even be item clothing. Without cotton filling, they're classified as recyclable, okay? And then there's recyclables with that. This is the recyclable symbol. Bottles and caps, separate the cap, the pump from the main unit, and the cups and packages and colored trays and plastic bags and clean rack labels. But they all have that little recycling symbol, which is this on it. So you look for that. And But things like plastics that don't are wash bowls, buckets, and toothbrushes. They go into combustibles. For plastic bottles, white trash, they go into recyclables. If the item has a plow mark but the stain can't be removed, then take them out as combustibles. Like say it's okay, say it's really dirty. Okay, hazardous goods, batteries, fluorescent tubes and mercury thermometers, manometers. Large batteries cannot be discharged. Please be careful not to break fluorescent tubes and mercury thermometers, manometers. If broken, take hazard prevention, specify the contents, take them out as incombustible. Only, and then there's another category, only aerosol cans, butane, gas, cartridges, and lighters. Remove the plastic cap, and please use up the contents. Okay, so that's under the first to digest. Okay, then this is the other. Okay, if you have large items, like they do charge for them, and it's by appointment. So what you do, you apply at the residential service or the branch office, apply by the phone within the application time frame. Check in advance the length of the longest side of the item, the number of items in the usually supposed, and you call them, and then you purchase the bulky waste disposal free prepaid stickers. No, fee, excuse me. Please purchase the amount of bulky waste to match the price of the collection fee. You check with the bulky waste at the stores on the trash bags. Place one of the stickers on the waste and take it out on collection day. Please fill in the receipt number obtained from bulky waste and place the stickers by each item. Please take out by 8:30. And then you can only throw away the items that you apply for. You cannot designate the time of collection. Some items may not be, if unmanageable, we cannot carry a large amount of, like if when you're clearing a key, so you got to figure another way. You might have to haul them down to the recycling centers yourself. You must completely remove accessories to items such as batteries and fuels, and some items require a higher charge and dismount like a mattress. Okay, so this is, you gotta, and then waste management. So ours, oh shoot, there's a relay center. Excuse me. It's the name of Body City, it seems like. So you gotta pay toll. And you can carry waste, but you're probably gonna have to pay tickets. Anyways, that's there, yeah. Okay, so then again, look at the calendar. The plastic packaging is on Wednesday. The burnables is on Monday and on Thursday. But you also gotta you should become a member of the Chonenkai, I believe that's the name. You got to talk to the person then you got to fill out the application and pay the fee. And that's like the Chonenkai helps clean up the trash areas. They do community things like cleaning up roads or things like that. Anyway, so this has a schedule of the week. And then here's all kinds of other information that you can look up. Like, for example, if I look at styrofoam, how do I get rid of that? I got to figure out. There's metal and newspaper products. Anyways, there's a lot of different things. So anyways, so just want to show you what our trash recycling station looks like, our trash pickup area. And it's not that bad. Today is like plastic recycling, things with the PLA recycling label on it. It's like the packaging that goes outside of things, but they got to have the PLA, the recycling symbol. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Got to have the recycling symbol on it. Anyways, that's good. So anyways, you just throw it in this net bag. You got to wash the stuff though. You throw in this net bag, and when the bag fills up, then you tie it up really good, because the crows may get in there, and then you do like that. And I'm not sure what this building is, but that's basically it. Let's give you a little tour around. Let me give you a little. Anyways, that's it. That's relatively close to the house. Okay.